Hello everybody, Joe here. So talk about minimalism and my health. I just try to be raw and real and honest. I normally put out a video for a Tiny Tidy Tuesday, and then I do once a month I do 10 minutes better with Melinda from Melinda Plain and Simple. Sorry, that's my roommate's cat in the background. And this was love and good TV. What is it, Precious? What is it, Loveums? Just a minute, babies. Just a minute. So, my cat decided to be really needy, so I'm going to try and get through this. We're going to get through this, and then I'm going to sit and give the cat love and rest. So, if you follow my channel, you know that my roommate and I, we recently moved into a new place, and I promised you guys an organized kitchen tour. Now, keep in mind with this organized kitchen tour that we basically moved in, unpacked, put everything away, quick because stamina, and we've tweaked a couple things in the kitchen as far as organization goes after that initial put everything away. But basically, how things are is how it was when we moved in. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you guys the kitchen. So you got the coffee pot, you got the trivet, you've got alcohol there, you've got the oven mitts, you've got the fridge, over the fridge, there's stuff on top of the cabinets, but it's my roommate's, so I'm not going to be showing it, and for their privacy. And then you have the counters and cabinets, dishwasher, sink, oven, microwave. If you've watched the previous videos, you know there was some stuff that needs to be hung up on top of the counter, and for this organizational video I moved it into the living room. So you got the coffee pot here with a trivet. So, and then you have just a second. You have coffee beans and a coffee grinder are there. And then this is almost empty. And then there's this. And these are to put, we like to put in our coffee or just a drink. This is where the ground coffee goes. And then you have cups, large cups and the small cups. And then you have our most grabbed for mugs up on that top shelf. Now, a big thing that made the big decision with how we organize things is that these shelves are not adjustable. So this is just how things fit. So we got a coffee station right here. And then you come down and you have the utensils and the other trivet to the right of the stove, because I'm right-handed. We have food storage containers and one of the food storage containers is being used, and it needs to be washed. I didn't get to that, so that's, and then we have hand towels, dish towels, and napkins. I was able to add one one of the drawer dividers I used to the previous place into this drawer to separate the towels. So that's working out really well. And this is where we keep the baking sheets and cooling racks. So we've got the 2 baking sheets and the 2 cooling racks that are there. Get your hand towel, your dish towel. We don't store anything in the oven. So there's that. As you can see, I have not had a chance to clean the microwave. So this was supposed to be a clean kitchen tour, but there are still some messy spots. And then up here is where we keep the rest of the coffee mugs and like specialty glasses. So like that wine goblet was like I painted. It was something I did with a group of friends. So yeah, so all like see this green mug and this mug, those are the 2 Christmas mugs. So there's that. And then continue over here. So you got the stove, you got above the stove, and then here is this. That thing up there belongs to my roommate. You got your butter, your maple syrup, you've got spices, hot sauces for people to use. I can't use those hot sauces because I'm allergic to the stuff that's in them. But you got your honey. So this is like the spice cabinet. Like I said, oven mitts. Oh. And then these are all like the knives and baking utensils and small utensils and this kind of stuff. Now the scissors used to were in the utility drawer at the old place, but we do not have, if you saw my apartment tour, you know that we do not have a utility drawer here or a spot for that stuff yet. But since we use these scissors in the kitchen, they got put in this drawer. And then this is where we keep the small pots and cutting boards. And then the cabinet above the fridge is where we keep the toaster, because we don't use it that often. So we just pull it down when we do. And then we have the large cutting board and the large casserole dish. The casserole dish I use when I'm making one of my grandma's recipes during the holidays. I mean, it gets used year round, but the main reason I got it was from one of my grandma's dishes that I make at holiday time that the whole family loves. So the fridge and freezer are somewhat organized, but it's just really simple at the moment. And then come over to this side. The griddle we left out over the toaster because we use it more. We like to cook our bacon and eggs on the griddle. It's really easy. So when we're doing bacon and eggs, a lot of times when I make my gluten-free banana pancakes, then it's just easier to do this on the griddle than to pull out a pan and do it on the stove. So plus we can make a large amount on this thing. And then you've got like the plastic wrap and the wax paper and the aluminum foil and Ziploc bags. We are currently out of large Ziploc bags. We need to get more. And then down here is where we keep like the hand mixer, the bread pans, the measuring cup, glass measuring cup, shredder, bowls. And then at the back, because those aren't accessed often, or like to-go cups, to-go thermoses, and like an extra water bottle or something. So those are back there. There's currently nothing in the dishwasher, so you can see that's empty at the moment, which is great. Counter is clear. Shined my sink before filming. And then this is how we have the under sink organized. So that is still the basket with all my cleaning supplies. Trash bags. That tin is meat fat grease, since it can't go down the sink. We have our dishwasher pods, paper towel rolls, emergency water, and then there's like stuff back there for like bug killing and like flea and mite killing. So if that's ever an issue, we have that stuff on hand. Hopefully it's not. And then here's where we keep the flatware. So this is still organized the same like it was in the previous apartment as far as how the drawer is organized. And then this is where we keep plates and bowls. So the white plates and bowls we use the most, and then the 2 black plates and the 2 black small bowls we use less often are at the back. And okay, so that's how the kitchen's organized. But as you saw in my new place tour, not everything fits in the kitchen. So if you didn't watch that video, we'll show you where we keep the rest of the kitchen stuff. So the blender, crock pot, colander, large pot, large pan are all in here. And then roommate stuff is at the bottom, so that's gonna leave that. And then when you saw the kitchen, you saw that we don't there's no food really stored in the kitchen except for the spice cabinet and the freezer. And that's because, as you saw, there's not really any room for that stuff. So this is our pantry. Now, we have extra blankets and stuff that we keep on hand for when we have precious fun. Out, babies. Out, my love-ums. We have extra blankets and pillows and stuff that we keep on hand for when we have family or company visiting and they need something. So I originally wanted to use the linen closet for that, but because we need it as a pantry, that's what we're using it as. So we're either going to get a cabinet or a piece of furniture to use for the extra blankets and pillows and keep that as a pantry, or we are going to put the food, get a cabinet or piece of furniture as for the food and use that as the linen closet. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I need to go because the cat is getting really fussy.